and by the way, we happen to be located in a talent hotbed with a program that has no ceiling. We're building something truly special, powered by top-tier talent, unmatched energy, and the fulfillment of a premier university and a dynamic Tampa Bay community. But momentum and talent and passion only reach their peak with exceptional leadership. And today, we are proud to say we found that leader. Today, we welcome Brian Hartline and his beautiful family to Bulls Nation as he becomes the 7th head football coach in our program's proud history. A leader with championship pedigree, elite recruiting prowess, unwavering professionalism, and a bold, forward-thinking vision perfectly aligned with the trajectory of the University of South Florida. Our excitement for the future has never been greater. With that, it's time to hear some speakers. You don't want to hear me all day. It's my honor to invite to the podium a man with tremendous vision for the University of South Florida. He exemplifies bold leadership. Chair of the USF Board of Trustees, Will Weatherford.
It's a great day to be a Bull. You use the word momentum, and momentum isn't always something we just talk about, it's something you feel. And at USF, you can feel the momentum on our campus, you can feel it in our academic performance, you can feel it in our research, you can feel it on the fields and on the courts in our athletic programs. There's never been a better time to be a Bull than right now. There's a lot of conversation that's going on about the future of college football and college athletics, but that's not up to us. I learned a long time ago a prayer called the Serenity Prayer. Anybody know it? God grant me the serenity to know the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. We can't control everything in college athletics, but what we can do is make sure we have the right leadership, that we have the alignment, and that we have the resources to be ready for whatever comes. In sports, people talk a lot about to be successful in college athletics, there's one thing you have to have, and it is that word alignment. Coach, I want you to know we have alignment here in spades. Everyone here has your back and your success and our student athlete's success on their minds. Athletics is often the first experience or impression that someone may have on a university. And we want that reflection to be who we are as Bulls. Bold, modern, competitive, and ambitious. With Coach Hartline, what we're signaling is that USF is not just about participating in college athletics. We are competing to win and to win on the biggest stages of sports. Brian, Kara, and their family, you're not just joining a USF family here, you're joining a university community that is moving with a purpose. As Tampa has matured into one of America's most dynamic cities and regions, USF has emerged as one of the most dynamic public universities in the nation. And these two stories are not inseparable. Over the past 4 years, President Rhea Law has been the tip of that spear, a fearless and inspirational leader for the University of South Florida for decades. Nobody represents the Bull Nation better than President Rhea Law, and it's my honor to introduce our president, your president, Rhea Law, to the stage. Go Bulls!
I am so pleased to be here with all of you today. This is so exciting because now we are celebrating a new era in USF football. I want to acknowledge our alumni, our donors, our community supporters. You know, your energy is actually contagious and it spreads far beyond the boundaries of this room. It makes a difference for our entire community, and we are so proud to be able to say that we've taken another step up, another step towards reaching those bold goals that we have set for ourselves. We could not be more proud than to welcome Coach Brian Hartline and his entire family to the University of South Florida. And one of the reasons is he brings a wealth of experience at the highest level of football, but more than that, he has a relentless drive for excellence. And on top of that, he has a reputation for coaching and mentoring our student athletes and creating those young men into leaders. And he shares our commitment also for fostering a culture of success, not only on the field, but off the field. As Trustee just said to us a few moments ago, you know, the intercollegiate athletics is in fact the front door for an institution. They create a stronger community connection, and they give our students, our faculty, our donors, our alumni, a renewed sense of pride about being a USF Bull, and that means something. And a winning athletics program brings national attention to this university, and we are catching the attention around the country, and it's only going to get better. So as we continue to rise in our athletic stature, as well as in our research powerhouse initiatives, we are committed to being an elite athletic program. And because of that, we have been making strategic investments in our football program and across all of USF athletics. I'm going to give you just a few examples. You've already heard about our on-campus stadium, but I have to say it again because I am so proud that it's going to open in 2027. Go Bulls, right? We've invested in state-of-the-art facilities, in the well-being and the academic success of our students, because all of that comes together. And when other universities around the country are actually reducing their athletics program, we're doubling down. We have added 2 new sports. Last year, we started our women's lacrosse team with a championship season. And this year, we have women's beach volleyball. More fun to come. And we've taken even more bold steps. We created the first CEO of athletics position in an institution in the country, and we recruited Rob Higgins to fill it. And that's not all. We have Tampa Bay Buccaneers legend Derek Brooks, who is our Chief Operating Officer. So as you can see, USF Athletics is an essential thread to the fabric of our university, but not just that, to our entire region. So when I look back on my tenure as president, I am so proud of how far we've come, and I'm so proud of the trajectory and what we will accomplish in the future. So Coach, I can't wait to see where you're going to take us. I'm so proud to welcome you and your family to USF and the whole community. Welcome. And speaking about our new CEO of athletics, I would like to introduce to you Rob Higgins.
Good morning, everybody. A little over 2 months ago, I stood in front of you accepting my dream job. Little did I know, two months later, we'd be accepting our dream football coach. And just like last time, I stand in front of you with goosebumps, my eyes watering, because I know exactly what this means to all of us. Welcome to the most exciting chapter of USF football yet. As this process started to unfold, we had a chance to swing for the fences. We thankfully found the right leader, and the right leader chose us. We had promised you that moving forward, we were going to do everything that we could to bring one-of-one talent to finally achieve the championship success that our campus and our community deserves. And this hire, without a doubt, is one of one. Am I right? Yes. First, his track record for developing student athletes to help achieve their dreams is second to none. I want to read off a list of a handful of different student athletes that he's helped work with, helped develop, and who have achieved the highest level possible of success. Marvin Harrison, Emeka Ibuka, Emeka Ibuka, right? Yeah. Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Jamison Williams, KJ Hill, Paris Campbell, Terry McLaurin, Will Howard, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields, CJ Stroud, just to name a few, guys. Next, from the moment we met, I knew we had an identical vision of what USF football can become right in this very moment. Not in the future, but right now. He's gritty. He's smart. He does things the right way. He's truly all gas and no brakes. And he knows what it takes to be a champion. And most importantly, we have the exact same tattoo sleeve on our arm. Brian Hartline, guys. We got Brian Hartline as our next football coach. I'm still pinching myself that this is happening, if you can't tell. But I want to thank Will Weatherford, Mike Griffin, Jay Stroman, and President Law for helping make this happen. Together, we had a plan, we executed the plan, and in 60 hours' time, we got our guy. Coach, thank you for believing in us. We believe in you, we believe in Kara, we believe in Braden, Brooklyn, and Cam. Without further ado, I want to take a look at a quick video before you get a chance to hear from Coach Hartline.
Breaking news out of the world of college football. He's widely viewed as one of the top recruiters in all of college football. Florida is expected to hire Ohio State offensive coordinator Brian Hartline.
This is a city built on grit, a city that knows how to rise, how to fight, and how to win. From the ice to the diamond to the gridiron, champions have made this place home. And now, it's time for another chapter. For decades, we have carried the spirit of this community. Blue-collar toughness, relentless ambition, a belief that no dream is too big when you're willing to sacrifice anything to reach it. We've seen legendary moments.
Tampa Bay Rays have won the American League twice. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a second Super Bowl title in franchise history.
We built a national name, and today we step into a new era of USF football. A leader has arrived, a coach who matches the heartbeat of this city. Bold.
He doesn't fake who he is. He recruits at a very high level, and that's something that I appreciate him for is, his honesty.
Fearless.
He's a great coach. He's a hell of a coach. He was a coach when he was a receiver. Didn't even know it. He's very smart, very intelligent.
Uncompromised.
Good job isn't really the thing that we want to hear come out of his mouth, and he's the same way.
A coach ready to elevate this program to bring USF football where it belongs. This isn't just a hire. It's a bold statement. A promise to every Bull, past, present, and future. That greatness isn't coming. Greatness is here. So let's stand tall and let the nation hear loud and clear. This is USF. This is Tampa Bay. This is the city of champions. And our championship era starts now.
Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, Coach Brian Hartline.
Get my bearings here. All right. Oh, that was well done. I was coming in all focused and everything, and now you got me all getting. Oh, that was awesome. Lots on my mind. A lot of people I want to thank. A lot of people I want to make sure I mention. But I'll just tell you, I mean, before I get into all this, I'm about as genuine as it comes. So I'm going to give you all I got. I'm going to make sure that these players understand that they are true blood of our program. And it always revolves around the players, always. So, I mean, I am honored and humbled for this world-class opportunity. I've always felt like this was a place that caught my eye from afar. Being down in South Florida for a while, I know I've been, I lived in Ohio. I was born and raised there and spent a lot of time there, but I always felt like Florida was my second home. Our family have always felt that way. So when assessing opportunities, USF was always towards the top of the list, frankly. I would say for my family and I, we're really thankful, very happy to be here. We're tremendously excited to get involved in the community, be a really big part of the community, be a part of Bulls Nation, and my family is very, 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 very excited. I want to start with some thank yous, obviously. I'm going to first thank President Law. Thank you for all your support. Will, Rob, I mean, you guys coming up on a plane and seeing us in Columbus. Sorry it snowed that day. It's our first snow of the year. But I really want to thank you guys, the entire search committee, for identifying me as a potential candidate. Really, really means a lot. I'm very grateful and confident in this place, in this program, and I will not take this for granted. I promise you that to the people. I will not take this for granted. I would say through the whole process, Rob, you're a big reason as to why I was very confident in being here. Our conversations, our alignment, Casey, I appreciate you helping out Kara, but just the trajectory that you continue to have, USF on. I see your vision. I embrace your vision. I have your back. I know you have mine, and I can't wait to work with you. To Kara, my wife, thank you for everything. These are good tears. This is good stuff. Thank you for everything. You're our rock. You're our rock. I wouldn't be where I'm at today for all those long conversations, good and bad, all of the above. So I just can't thank you enough. I know you're excited. We're excited. I think that, for me, yes, my family, yes, my kids, we'll talk about that in a second, but to my parents, Lori and Dale back in Canton, Ohio, my brother, Mike, and my sister, Jamie, they've been a huge part of my life, so just want to make sure I thank them. And I'll say this, the former coaches I had, at that point in high school and in college, and the impact they made on me at that point in my life is really what we're trying to get accomplished here as well. So I'm very aware of that. I want to thank Jack Rose and Chad Palmer, my high school hurling coach, Daryl Hazel, who's my coach in college at Ohio State. Those guys, changed my life for a long way, and I've had a lot of good influences, but those guys I really want to thank in particular. I want to thank Coach Day, everyone at Ohio State, Coach Day, Ross Bjork, Jim Tressel, Gene Smith. I want to do a good job of thanking Urban Meyer as well. He's been a huge help to me through this process, and so many others over at Ohio State. Again, universities, people can change people's lives, and they've done that to me there, and I'm looking forward to doing that here at USF. Those are some of the key relationships I've had. I just mentioned some people in my high school, mentioned people in my college. These are the most key relationships I have in my entire life, and I know that every day I walk in that building, that's what we can envision, that's what we can do, and that won't be held lightly. Karen and I are along with our children, are looking forward to becoming a big part of the Tampa community. I hope you guys embrace us. I know you will. You already have, but we really want to be involved here as well. That's a big part of how we operate, how we live, and what we believe in. So looking forward to diving into the Tampa community, the Florida in general, and really doing a great job making you guys proud that we're your head football coach. Since my playing days in the NFL, I've always felt like Ohio was a big part of my life, but Florida is second to none. And I can't emphasize enough how important we are, how important it was for us. If we were ever going to go anywhere, it would be back to the people in Florida. Tampa's been a huge part of our recruiting plan. South Florida's been huge, and now I get to live in it, in the hotbed, and bring the best receivers and best DBs and best linemen in the country here. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. For our team, our culture, it'll be built on relentless effort, built on it. Effort's a choice, and we know that, and that's going to be built on that. Our program will be disciplined and accountable. Every detail will matter. Everything we do, the way you do one thing is the way you do all things, and that'll never change. We want to build on this impressive foundation. I can't emphasize that enough. Things have been going really, really well here. We're not here to change it. We're here to enhance. Enhancing and chasing is what it's all about, not changing. Not changing. The time is now for USF football. Time is now for USF football. We can't wait to get started. The work is rolling. We know that. Again, we are building and building and building to chase great goals, okay? We will focus on our alignment, both as a staff and as personnel. Really, really important. Me and Rob are step through the process. He's going to have my back, I'm going to have his, and we're going to make sure we have the right people in place. I believe in really three main things, I think, when you build things. People is number one. People are number one. Your process is number two. If you don't like the outcome, change the process. The people are probably great. You already identified that. Fix that. And then it's the purpose. Your purpose can take you to levels that maybe you didn't know you were capable of. So we're going to outline that. We're going to understand that. We're going to be motivated through love, not fear. We're going to do it for the love of our brother, not for the hate of our opponent. That's how this thing is all going to be built. The power of love is always better than the power of hate. To our players, and that's really what always motivated me to get into coaching. We have dreams, I understand, but these guys are living their dreams, like literally every day. And I don't take that lightly. They deserve our best every single day. We will expect their best every single day, so they should expect that from us. They are the heartbeat of our program, by far. They earn everything they receive, by far, and we're here to support them. We will create and sustain a real family atmosphere. I think that's very, very important. We will have an authentic love for football and promote a positive environment so that everyone feels a part of it. I cannot wait to get to know the former players that are around the area, to be back at the facility. That's really, really the things they have experienced. The players need to know as well. It's the only way you pass things on. We will have an exciting, physical brand of football that our fans will love to watch. It'll be it'll be a great product, a proud product that Bull Nation will love. There's a storied and proud tradition here at USF, and I don't take that lightly. I can't wait to learn about all of it. This will be our charge every single day. The goal here is a championship mentality in everything that we do with relentless pursuit. I very much look forward to getting to know the entire Bull fan base, connecting with USF community, and I assure you that our goal will be to make you proud. We will win at the highest level. We will chase championships. And again, I thank you very much, and go Bulls.
You know, today marks the beginning of an exciting new chapter for South Florida football. The passion that you've felt, the vision you've heard, and the commitment shared by our university, our community, and our new head coach all point to one clear message. He just said it. South Florida's time is now. To our alumni, our fans, and supporters, thank you for your unwavering pride, your passion, and dedication. And to the entire Tampa Bay community, this program represents you, and together, we will make you proud. Now, there's photo opportunities on stage shortly, and then members of the media, you're invited to speak with CEO Rob Higgins and also the head coach, Brian Hartline, through those doors to my left. For everyone else, please travel safely wherever you're headed today, and we will see you December 17th at the Cure Bowl in Orlando. Can I get a go Bulls? 1, 2, 3, go Bulls!